Welcome back to Seahawk Central Sports. I'm your host, Kristen Dray. Let's start with UNCW men's basketball because they're making all sorts of noise around the league. First place in the CAA conference, breaking a school record for consecutive victories, and suddenly Trask Coliseum is selling out crowds. It's safe to say we have a special group of players on this year's team. During the Seahawks' thrilling 86-82 victory over Elon February 11th, we had our co-anchor Tess Bargebuhr on the story.
That's right, Kristen. The energy here was crazy in Trask Coliseum as UNCW got its 10th consecutive victory, breaking a school record. Head coach Kevin Keats said that this victory was truly a team effort.
It was a night that we needed someone else to step up. I thought Jordan Talley did a really good job stepping up. He got to the basket, he got to the free throw line, he was 11 for 12. Didn't think Chris Fleming had one of his better games, and when your leading scorer shoots 3 for 11, you need some guys to step up. And I thought Craig Ponder and I thought Jordan Talley did a great job stepping up for us.
Sophomore guard Jordan Talley iced the game by drilling 6 free throws in the final 2 minutes of play and led all scorers with 19 points off the bench.
I think anybody on my team, we shoot a lot of free throws in practice, do free throw conditioning, so anybody in that situation will go up there and knock down the shots.
But coach says his players weren't expecting the late game play from the Phoenix.
I thought our guys were expecting to get a big lead and blow somebody out. And, one thing that we told them is you have to learn how to win all type of games.
UNCW led 44-38 at the half with help from senior guard Craig Ponder, who scored a total 13 points.
Experience is the greatest teacher, so putting ourselves in those situations, late game situations, like you said, we've seen it before, so that's how we learn how to adjust game to game, because every game is different though.
UNCW kept the lead with strong free throw shooting over the final 10 minutes. Elon head coach Matt Matheny says his team has improved since the last match against the Seahawks, but the loss came down to one key issue.
But it was a close game, and if we could just get stops, if that is true what I just said, we never had the ball with a chance to take the lead, then you got to get stops in those moments. And there were times I thought if we could have gotten a stop right there, we just didn't get enough stops.
UNCW handed the Phoenix their second straight loss. Elon currently holds 6th place in the CAA conference. Reporting at Trask Coliseum, I'm Tess Bargebuhr, Seahawk Central Sports.
Thanks, Tess. Following UNCW's win over the Phoenix, they continued their streak with another win against second place James Madison, 78-68. The Dukes, coming in with a 3-game winning streak, were no match for the Seahawks. Coach Keats even said after the game, "They made us work for every basket we got." The game was carried by Seahawks leading scorers, Craig Ponder with 19, Chris Flemings with 17 points, and Jordan Talley contributing 15. Women's basketball spent Valentine's Day in the city of brotherly love, taking on Drexel Sunday afternoon. Junior guard Jasmine Steele scored a career-high 23 points, but it wasn't enough to hold off the Dragons, who won the game 66-60. The loss brought UNCW's record to 7-17 overall and 3-10 in the CAA. For Drexel, they ended a 2-game losing streak and improved their score record to 13-11. The Seahawks will look to improve as they head up north for the next 2 games. UNCW will face Hofstra on February 19th at 7 p.m. and will take on Northeastern February 21st at 2 p.m. 4 new members were inducted into the UNCW Athletic Hall of Fame during a ceremony in Bernie Center. Men's basketball standout John Goldsberry, college baseball coaching icon Rick Jones, track and field star Anna Renor Mabry, and women's basketball scoring phenom Therese Reese McKeithen were honored at the group's 11th induction. The addition of these 4 UNCW legends raises the Hall of Fame's membership to 48 overall since the inaugural induction taking place in 1998. The 12th induction is scheduled for early spring in 2018. UNCW softball fell to Army 3-1 as the Seahawks concluded the Fairfield Inn and Suites Seahawk softball bash. In the tournament finale at Bozeman Field Sunday afternoon, freshman utility player Rachel Willis had 3 hits and drove in a run, but it wasn't enough to beat out the Black Knights. Sophomore Kristen McPeak led the Army to the victory by going 2 for 4 while driving in 2 runs. The Seahawks will look to improve before their next game on February 19th at 12:30 against Lafayette. That's it for this week's edition of Seahawks Central Sports. I'm Kristen Dray. Tune in next week for more of the latest highlights for UNCW athletics.